for having us.
Absolutely. So I didn't read over the overview of your different organizations, but perhaps Jesse and Audrey, you guys could take just a moment to just talk about your specific organizations and the connection that your organizations have with the topic of homelessness. And so either of you, Jesse, do you want to start?
Sure. And sorry, there was the technical issues of the multiple Jessies happened to be all of the UHP family. So I'm trying to get them back on after we booted them out. So that's why I was looking down a little bit. But yeah, so UHP Urban Health Partnerships, what we do, I like to say we work where public health meets urban planning. And so understanding how the ways cities, towns, counties are built and how that may either facilitate or hinder public health. So as you have a neighborhood that has wide sidewalks that are paved well, will encourage more biking, more walking, et cetera, who have bike lanes, things like that. Those things will encourage certain types of activities versus ones that don't discourage those kind of activities. And some of that adds to the disparities that you see in health outcomes in neighborhoods that may be very close to each other in proximity, but infrastructurally are very different. So that's really what UHP does in a nutshell. We look at that from a lot of different perspectives, whether it be public transit, access to parks, access to food. And through our work in Little Havana, in Overtown, something that's come up a lot is the idea of homelessness, gentrification, and housing as part of that infrastructure. And so UHP has taken on those kind of things as part of our scope.
Wonderful. And we will, as we talk, maybe talk about different services that you all have specifically targeting and addressing the issue of homelessness. But Audrey, would you like to give a little overview of your connection, your organization's connection to homelessness?
Yeah, so I work with Miami Homes for All. We're an advocacy organization here in Miami-Dade County, focusing on affordable housing and homelessness. Since 1985, we've been working to end and prevent homelessness in our community. We believe that everyone deserves a safe and stable home, and they deserve to lead. Everyone should be leading a life that's with dignity and is healthy and is vibrant, right? We believe all of our residents should have that, right? And so in our initiatives, we have the Greater Miami Housing Alliance, which is all about, it's basically a coalition similar to OCYC, the collective impact effort, but focusing specifically on affordable housing. Our goal is to make sure that we preserve or create over 200,000 households that is affordable here in our community across the county. We also have the Homie Collective helping our Miami-Dade youth. Adonis is one of our awesome Youth Voice Action Council members. But basically, this is another effort addressing youth homelessness in Miami-Dade County. We have over 100 partners working to get together to address education, employment, the permanent connections, housing, and the well-being of young people that are experiencing homelessness and are unaccompanied, meaning that they do not have a parent or legal guardian with them. And lastly, we have an initiative that focuses specifically around street homelessness. Those are residents that do not have a home and may have been living on our streets 5, 10 years, right? And we work with different partners to think about, okay, what do we need to do in the city of Miami and Miami-Dade County to help those individuals? So that's just in a nutshell about what Miami Homes for All is.
Well, we thank you guys for joining us. And I think it's wonderful to have two organizations who really are looking at the issue of homelessness, not simply from a services viewpoint, but really going back and looking at that macro level, the systems issues going on, and seeing how our environment and how policies are impacting the issue of homelessness, and how we need to lean on how we design our communities with homelessness. And we also need to look at how our policies are impacting the lives of individuals, all individuals in our community.